When I start recognizing the frenemy, if I recognize the frenemy, I'll be like, I'm broke.
Frenemies, I have nothing to allocate towards frenemies anymore. Okay,
That is a lesson. Well, very
It is. I don't know what the soap contract. She gave you a good type of contract. Gave you both contracts. I'm roll with preachers over here and give you and whatever contract flow. So not just a soul contract. She give you the time bearings in the contract.
absolutely. I'm practical for it. We're gonna get very practical with it. Straight to business.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Wow. Sharice, that's why they got 4 baby mamas and daddies.
Dang.
They always coming into our conversation. We can't have no conversation without they. Oh, they a mess. They
My family. Love my family. They out of pocket, but I love them.
Hey,
If you have the time.
okay. I got it. Okay.
Oh, gratitude and what I learned. Remembering the importance of the characters in my story. And they are characters. They are truly characters. Those who have come into my life, my frenemies, oh, they've helped me level up into a beautiful, beautiful way of being that I am now. And the ones who I've yet to meet, I wonder what that lesson will be. Life is an adventure, and I'm looking forward to the next character who comes along. Yeah. And I know how I will show up. I know
The way you said that, I'm just imagining you there with a broomstick, like, yeah, come on, batter.
what I may not let them in my house.
Oh,
okay.
Priestess Amani, gratitude and what you learned.
Gratitude and what I've learned. I give gratitude to all of my enemies. Okay, none known and unknown, seen and unseen. Thank you for the contrast and the ability to know myself on a different level. What I always learn is myself. That is my journey. My journey is to know me and to have a better relationship with me. And there has been certain parts of myself that I tried to suppress. There's been certain parts of myself that I've been afraid of. And those opponents put me in positions where I had no choice but to use those attributes of myself that I was afraid of and that I did not want to. So, with that, I was able to know my power. I was able to know my ancestors and the forces who walk with me. I was able to learn the energy and know the energy of victory, of success, and that I'll always rise up. So, I am very grateful for contrast and I darn near welcome it. That's why I try to go to the gym every day these days. Okay, bring it on because it's all going to make me stronger. So that's my gratitude and what I've
Respect. Mr. Sigmund.
Wow. Gratitude. I am definitely grateful for the things that I've been through. It's a saying that's true for me that you go through all the bad to get to the good at the end. And I have to say I'm grateful for my wife because she is amazing. The total opposite of everything that I've ever encountered when it came to what you're saying frenemies are, because I believe that's the basis of being in a relationship that's not good. Um, Grateful for being able to see people and being able to open up and be supportive, even if they're not necessarily all the way there, but to hear them so they can hear themselves. Also, just I've learned over the years that not everyone's going this kind person that meant something good in your life, or or a person that's going to leave your friendship or the thing that you guys have with something good to say. Um, it, it made me a tougher, stronger person. And a lot of times where I was free with information and thoughts out loud to people, I realized I had to shut the valve off when it came to those type of things because not everyone's privy to it, and they'll use it against you. Also grateful for this platform. Appreciate the way you've built it and how it's progressed. Thank you.
And you already know. Always gotta save you for last, bro.
Well, first of all, I'm definitely grateful for being. Thank you for the evolution that I've had to endure. It has made me who I am and continuously going on that. And one of the things that I learned, as I want to say, is I noticed years ago I didn't close a contract, and I had a certain friend of me pop the fuck back up, and I wanted. Then I closed the contract finally, but I never put it in that terms of closing the contract. So I am grateful for the terminology of understanding to make sure all fucking contracts are closed. Okay. Once I get that lesson, it's over with. When I get that lesson, let's move up to the next one. Let's move to the next one. So that's what I learned today, to make sure, am I paying attention to the time on the cut? Pay attention. Pay attention. That's what I learned today.
No contract.
So for me, what I have learned, first of all, I'm grateful for one, being alive. I gotta say that the lessons that I go through, and this is motivations to get onto the podcast and speak about this. The things that I have gone through may not be things that you have gone through and vice versa, but with us coming on speaking about these things, we're able to educate other individuals on which we all are learning something new. I mean, Impossible just learned about the contracts as well. And I mean, hearing that terminology the way that it was put, I've never heard it put like that before. And back in the day, I had an episode called "A Lot of People Are Looking for a Sign from the Universe While the Universe is Slapping." And we are blessed. And sometimes it feels as if we have that test pop up again, but the consequences are more dire now. Maybe we didn't close that contract. When we learned something, we still left that open, allowing it to come back. So I mean, it's interesting to think about. But this was an episode of The Time. Thank y'all for stopping by. I want to know down in the comments though, have you learned from this? And are you going to finally close that contract with those frenemies that open? Relax your mind.